Have you ever wondered what it truly means to live a fruitful life? Not just a life filled with busyness or fleeting success, but one that's deeply connected, meaningful, and abundant. In this episode of Discovering Jesus, a journey through the book of John, we're exploring John 15, 1 through 11, a passage where Jesus reveals the secret to life overflowing with purpose. Stick around, because today we'll discover what it means to remain in the true vine. Let's start in John 15, verses 1 through 4, reading from the NLT. I am the true grapevine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch of mine that doesn't produce fruit, and he prunes the branches that do bear fruit so they will produce even more. You have already been pruned and purified by the message I have given you. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. For a branch cannot produce fruit if it is severed from the vine, and you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. Did you catch that? Jesus isn't just talking about living a good life or achieving success. He's talking about staying connected to him, the true vine. So let me ask you, what or who are you connected to that you think will bring you fulfillment? Is it your career, your social status, your relationships? Because Jesus makes it clear that without him, all those things are just empty branches. Are you plugged in to the source that truly gives life? Or are you connected to things that leave you feeling empty? Now, think about this. A vine without its branches is incomplete, and branches without the vine are lifeless. So what does it really mean to remain in him? It means continually choosing to dwell in his presence, seeking him in both the highs and the lows. Jesus continues in verse 5 saying, yes, I am the vine. You are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Think about that. Nothing. Not a little bit, or sometimes. Without him, our efforts fall flat. Are we willing to accept that without staying connected to Jesus, our lives will bear no lasting fruit? So how do we remain in him? Here are 3 practical ways. Number 1, daily time in the Word. Immerse yourself in Scripture. Let it be more than a checkbox. Let it be your nourishment. 2, prayer as a lifeline. Talk to God, not just in your moments of need, but as a way to stay close to his heart. Number 3, embrace pruning. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but when God prunes, he's removing what is holding you back to make space for growth. Are you open to the pruning process, even if it means letting go of comfort for the sake of true growth? Jesus ends with this teaching of a promise. I have told you these things so that you will be filled with my joy. Yes, your joy will overflow. Friends, this is the kind of joy that isn't dependent on our circumstances. It's the deep, unshakable joy that comes from being fully connected to the source of life. If this message has resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next lesson. And if you feel led to partner with us and help us spread the good news to all the corners of the earth, consider supporting us on Patreon. Your partnership makes this mission possible. And before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What has helped you remain in Jesus, especially in the tough times? Your story could inspire someone else. Thank you for joining me today. Stay connected to the true vine and let your life bear abundant fruit. Go ahead and check out this other video that YouTube says you'll like. Till next time.